Hi everybody, it's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts and Macfry Market. Macfry Market. And I'm coming to you from give you a little sneak peek once again at my GoPro. See, right there. And we are going to learn how to make an owl treat holder. Super cute, right? It's going to be a little bit different from this one, and I'll explain as we go. I'm going to put my heat gun over. And of course my hot glue gun is sticking. I actually used my whatchamablob for that. Actually, it's the original one from Stampin' Up! Years and years and years ago. It's made out of metal. So we're going to make this, and all we simply need is a toilet paper roll. Yep, another way to use a toilet paper roll, ladies. So you're just going to bend them in about the same time. This is going to be the peak of your owl. And I wouldn't worry about how tight that may be because this is going to hold treats, so it's just a little quickie job. We're going to use this and some scrap paper, which I had this piece of paper and pre-cut it to this piece, just a scrap piece of paper. And I am missing my tape. Hold on. Okay, and we're back. I had to go get my tape, so I'm going to get to some of this other stuff here shortly as we go through it. I just have a whole bunch of stuff here for you guys. It gives you options. We're going to make it a little bit different than that one. We're going to make the more simplified one. This is a great project for children. You could leave it the same length. It doesn't matter. You can cut it down. I'm just, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do it really quick. And just the whole length. It doesn't really matter. These could be made for Halloween, for Christmas, for Easter. Anything you get your little heart on. And you need at least one side with a finishing edge. You don't have to worry about the other side. So with me, I played with it. Now, I'm going to go down a little bit. That's the finishing edge. And so that it overlaps just a little bit right there. And just keep rolling. Like I said, these kids can you do this with construction paper or scrapbooking papers. Yeah. I ain't even gonna worry about it. It's not perfect. Again, just a video. So it's gonna drive me crazy being off on the bottom though. As people are wanting to chat with me today. And I'm crafting because my back hurts. And wait, guys, wait until you see my mask. Woo woo. Again, out of my box. So I always use my crappy ones when I have to deal with tape. So I've got this, super simple. Now I did this when I took the cupcake wrappers and I got Martha Stewart. And I'm not going to use Martha Stewart this time. I'm going to actually use Food Crafting Inspiration 24 count. 24 picks, which I'm not worried about the picks. We use them for other things. So it was $2.49, and I got it for half price with 15% off. I know they got a 20% at Joann's this week. So we're going to start, if I can get one here, just with one. Depending on how you do it. This one took 3 cupcake wrappers. So you're going to just cut up the middle. And then you're going to go around the edge. I'm going to cut that circle out, and I'll explain things as we go here. And I did use this as a share on the Kooky Spooky 31-day marathon. I changed it from last year because somebody keeps stealing my concept, so that's not why anyway. I always like to do everything change different. Now, you're going to want to go big-breasted at the top, so you want to measure where you want it. No, don't worry about complete accuracy. You want the bigger piece at the top. And since I'm doing bust line, I want it to be a little bit smaller. I may have to do 2 of these. Now I know that we have cupcake rockers floating around the house. And I should be able to get 2 more out of this. And there's one. And then there's one. So one cupcake wrapper would work. Now I'm going to get my ATG gun once again. Now you got to be careful with this. It will tear. So for little kids, I just give them tape or glue. I just press with time when I do videos. So you can see what I'm doing. Cool thing with the new GoPro, and I apologize for the very first video. I had the waterproof back on and I didn't think about it. So now I have the open back on the camera. And I do have a third eye. So in this case, here's the interesting thing. You actually do the smaller piece first, okay? You can do the back side, I'm not worried about it. Let's do the back. I'm going to do the smaller piece first. Gotta find the center here. Okay. Smaller piece. A little bit bigger. Or did I do that right? Yep. A little bit bigger. Doesn't have to be completely accurate. It's fun and games, and that one I took more time on. And so we got a ruffle front. That's all that matters, and it'll ruffle up. Now I'm going to use this scut piece here, and we're going to make him wings. Simple. And I gave, it's kind of like a heart, but you're not going to go in, you're going to go straight. Okay? Scrap. Again, I need paper taped. Super simple project that the kids will love and help for Halloween parties. It's great. So, I'm going to put him I'm going to put it underneath it. And underneath, if I can get it here. It's wanting to stick to me. As soon as you get them laid down, you're going to pull them out. You can have them straight in the front, or you can have them behind. I've done these several different ways. I haven't done them in a long time. I see that you guys like toilet paper projects, toilet paper roll projects. So, now, when it comes to the bottom, you can, I left it open and I pushed it inward for a reason. You're going to want to use tissue paper or just fill it in with candy. And you're going to want to just go in. And, of course, you want to slice it. I think it would be better if you slice it. Got to have room for it to go. Just individually slice. And this, you're going to go inward. It all goes, it's sticking to each other, go figure. Go in. Once you have the candy in there and pack it, you want to go in and in. And of course, you guys will have more time than I would. And with the candy, or you could open it up here and make sure it's pressed down. Let's see if I have something here. And you guys will have more time than me. This is just for a quick video. Now, what I usually do is I actually use this at the bottom, but because this one's a little bit bigger, I actually recommend the smaller ones. And you can put that at the bottom and just fill it full of tape or glue, and that way it's easy and done. And then you put your face back up, of course, if you need help with that. Your ears. Okay. Like I said, I spent a little more time with this, and I'll show you in a second. I actually just used my buttonhole punch. I don't know why that's like that. That's cool, though. Okay, well, something I got from Oriental Trading. Because it's embossed, it does have a raised spot. Forgive me, but I have a bad hand. So you can use any kind of circle punch or just make a little circle. It doesn't really matter. Or there is that option, especially when you're dealing with kids. And I know as moms we all have these. For my purposes, I'm doing that just to show you, okay? And of course we all have these eyeballs. And this one I'm just going to do an eyeball. But I still kind of really like the